Hello guys, and welcome to a whole new Let's Play of a slightly different style. I'm Cloaking Dragoon, and if you guys remember a while back, I said that I was going to try and do a Let's Play for Child of Light, way back at the end of my Dark Souls LP. Obviously I got into Soul Reaver, and actually I'm still currently doing the Legacy of Kain series. I'm still working on Defiance right now, as I'm recording this. But what I've decided to try and do here is, because these videos are going to require a little bit more editing, since there's a lot of battles and I'm not going to have you guys come through every battle, I'm going to try to edit some of those ones out. I figure I'll start doing this now, and right now I'm kind of thinking I might just upload episodes for this on like weekends instead of trying to do every day while I'm still working on Defiance. That way you guys get a chance to see this, and I can kind of take a little bit of a break from playing Legacy of Kain games, things like that. So then, let's get over that. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is a file I started a while back just to see what it was like, so we're going to go for a new one. New game. Let's see, story and atmosphere, challenging experience. I think I'm going to put it on casual to start off with, and then we'll see what it's like. If I might kick it up to a harder difficulty later.
Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the duke, his new bride at his side. That night Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
Alright guys, so now we have control back here again. So now we've learned Aurora died. Frame rate. What's going on with my frame rate? Hold on a sec guys, I'm going to try and fix my frame rate issue here. Alright, let's see if that takes care of it. That's a lot better. That's a lot better there, don't you think so, guys? Alright. Yeah, it looks like we might still have a little bit. Ooh, what's that say? Right to the old monastery. So, now, obviously, the main character in this is Aurora. Here, who we have now. And the year, kind of, for the game is, of course, going to be 1895, around there would be the time period. of Aurora. Obviously, this is going to be a much more like a fantasy style game. And what the heck is going on with these frame rates? What the heck? It's like the frame rate likes to stay and then drop and then stay and then drop. Hello. Alright, I am going to fix it. Alright, let's see if that does anything. I've closed out a couple of programs that usually seem to try to slow things down, so let's see if that works any better. It's still getting framey on me. Never had this problem before in this game. The dream is formed of frigid air, dark spirits fly, I know not where. So obviously, like, a lot of the dialogue that's done in-game is going to be a lot more rhymed, I guess, if you want to call it that. No, wake up, nightmare, let me wake. Papa, where are you? My heart shall break. Ooh, shiny. Will someone please explain how water falls with no rain? Who spoke? I did. Shake the dew from your eyes. Before a mold grows, that's common sense. It's common sense to quit crying because you're going to grow mold on your face. A firefly that speaks advice. My supper must have been too dense. Too dense? Food sounds good, but I am lost. Ever heard of an Aurora? Why, sir, she is me. But sir and she, a split aura. Perhaps you are some kind of flora. Cease your foolishness at once. I am Aurora, I am she. Oh, why didn't you say so? I thought you were just saying so. Follow me. A lady waits. Her hair long as a forest stream. With skin like moths and gleaming eyes. I see her she'll know the way out of this dream. So obviously he's going to be with us now, and actually we are actually always also controlling him, as it says here. And he's actually very useful throughout different events, and if you guys notice the bar over here, that's kind of like his glow bar, I guess, for lack of a better term. Hello, what's that? Look at that. That is a giant. I want to go poke it with a stick. What is tied to these branches? Curious charms little hands fasten. Wishes. Huh. Wishes of light left in darkest night. Follow the orange one to find more bright. Yeah, so what we can do here, if he'd given me back control, I don't have any control still yet. What happens here, like that, when we come across these kind of plants, we can do that, and if we follow them in the correct order, starting with the orange one, the next one becomes orange, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, it'll actually pump back out health and MP orbs that we can then use to help restore our characters. So, but, oops, I did not actually mean to do that second one. It also will recharge his meter as well. Come back here. The pass right over this tree. But I can't fly there with thee. Trapped, the door is barred. A scepter around a translucent sphere. Clear as glass, the answer. Sir Firefly, ignite your rear. Whoa, I barely know you. I think there's some kind of joke in there. I'm not gonna say it. Do it and I'll show you. 3 scepters cast a shadow cast. We have to match the symbols fast. So what we can do here for this puzzle, if we shine, we go there, and go there. There we go. So he will always be helpful in our puzzle solving. Who was she, I wonder? Remove the sword under. Who spoke? Some sort of ghost? The Lady of the Forest, I'm sure of this. Take the sword of Mahathalildus? I'm gonna murder some names during out this LP. I think the sword might be a little bit for Aurora. Ooh, and a monster. Fortunately, I wield a sword in this dream. Alright, now here comes a kind of like our tutorial combat system. And you can see down here, timeline will show who acts next. And everything that we do has a casting time. And certain things will take longer, certain things will take shorter amounts. See, casting time is our medium. So there's a short, a medium, a long. And the interruption there, you probably didn't really notice it, or you may have. What happens is if you get hit, or you can hit enemies while they're in the cast time, then they will actually be what the game refers to obviously as interrupted, and they'll be forced out of casting and go back. So you can actually use that to your advantage. As we've took a little bit of damage there on our health, so we can have to find a way to restore it. We get back to some of those flowers. There he is. I think it's already gone though. Oh no, it's up over there. But I think I can't find the next one. To slow foes. That's a interruptance, we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to leave this fight in just because it's a tutorial on kind of how to also make use of him. You can see there, we took him down. There's actually another thing we can do. Hooray, we level up. New skill points for Aurora. So now here we have our skills. We can go in any of these directions, obviously. Let's see here. This is a magic one. I know I saw... what was the one I did before? Strength, defend. I think this is a lot of like the physical skill tree. Let's defend. Starlight. Alright, this is the one I think I want to get next. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. Due to an enemy that'll be coming up soon. Attack from behind. You see how they're while they're turned. Boom. Yeah, I might as well keep this fight in too here. This probably will be one of the last ones though, outside of my biggest thing is I want to do the fights I want to keep in are like story fights, or maybe the first time we fought an enemy fight, not healing tonic. Recover 50% of our health. So stuff like first time fights or story fights, then yeah, but I don't want to keep you guys just coming through with a whole bunch of different fights, but that's just, you know, I don't want to have you guys have to keep watching me, and it is a game where we're going to have to continuously fight over and over, especially to get stronger and things like that. What do I have now? It's elevated damage, increased damage for 4 turns. Another Starlight spell, Starlight All. Go after everything. That's physical defense. I'm gonna go ahead and start in on this path. I'd like to try and get some of these things up. Yeah, how long have we been going? We've been going for a little while. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this episode here. In the next episode, we're going to continue through here and attempt to find the Lady of the Wood. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and take care.